Police are on their way. Are you okay?
Better safe than sorry, because although it doesn't look like anything, I promise on the other side of that is straight down. It was up here and he's backed it up.
Wow. Police are on their way. You might want to get out of the way for the police. Pull up behind him. Are you okay?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah, that was off.
Okay. We just rolled up on this. People were flashing their lights at us as they were coming down the road, coming down the hill. I might need to get out of the way. Hope those guys are okay. Said they were. Do you need me to move?
Oh, you're good.
Okay, all right, thanks. Look at the front end of this thing. I have no idea what he hit. That is pretty rough. I don't know if this will be our call or not. I'm not sure who's up next for rotation, but we can get it if we need to. We just happen to be driving past. So I'm not sure what happened, if we came down off of that and I don't know.
Okay guys, just so happened to be stumbled upon that one. It helped a little bit there with traffic, and they got all of the other people there, and we're not up for rotation, so that call will belong to some other lucky tow company that I hope they bring their wading boots and a whole lot of trash bags. Boy, there was stuff everywhere. I kind of heard that there was something debris in the road, and they swerved to miss the debris and ended up over there. But that hill, let me tell you guys, when it rains, it is like grease alley up through there. And that little two-wheel drive, rear-wheel drive Ford Ranger, I think is what it was. So very light in the back. I think just didn't fare well on the swerve. But anyway, sorry guys, we won't bring you guys the recovery footage on that one. Pretty straightforward. It'll just be pulling it back up to the road there, and like I said, a whole mess of cleanup in the river.
We'll just be fighting with the rocks.
Be fighting the rocks, yeah. But yeah, we were not up for rotation on the list, and we're going to move on down here. But it is a slip slidey day. Probably be some crazier stuff, so got to get back over and get ready.
Unknown caller. Everything auto.
Yes, I had called for a tow truck just a little while ago. I wanted to make sure I gave you the right address. It's East Kings Ridge Road. I know there's so many Kings Ridges around here.
Yes, ma'am. I believe we're pulling up right now.
21.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay guys, word of the day is slick. We're up here East Kings Ridge Road. We've been up here a few times.
Your destination is on the left.
My goodness, what is she on?
Oh, that's a pretty good question.
I'm gonna run up to some cones.
Hello.
They're here.
Because we're gonna get running if I don't.
I tried to turn in here and I cut it too close, and then I lost it.
Gotcha. We'll make sure nobody's getting us on this corner right here.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what's going on here, guys. Is there a... I bet it's deep. Well, I guess we're just going to be better safe than sorry, because although it doesn't look like anything, I promise on the other side of that is straight down. Might not. Might just be able to pull it. I'll get that ready just in case.
Okay. Stand back and watch. We got it.
That's good.
How far out do you want that?
That's fine.
Do you want one or two?
I'm just gonna use this one.
Are the keys in it?
Really? It's always nice to beat the Uber driver.
How's that? Your car will be fine. Yeah.
You want me to go ahead and take the car up there, or are you good with it?
She's just afraid of this spot right here.
Okay. Okay.
When I tried to back down, I didn't see that it was too far, and I went off, and it was over there, and it was too loose. Thank you, man.
You're very welcome. You're welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys. Be careful down this. This is...
No kidding. And we have teenagers driving. So we have 16, 17, 18-year-olds.
Yeah, that's the bad thing, is when it comes around that corner, that one wheel comes up and then you lose traction.
You don't have any traction.
So...
Like, please be careful. They wanted to go to haunted house last night in the rain.
Uh...
And this driveway and that road.
That would be no fun.
Guys, we gotta go take a picture and send it to the team.
You didn't get down. Well, you be careful, okay? All right, guys. It's just, I don't know if you can see that slope or not, but coming from around that corner, that's almost a no-go unless you really had a lot of speed, and then you'd worry about sliding into the thing there. Sorry, I messed up your mojo.
That's what she did.
Yeah, I don't know that they'll make it.
Okay.
I'm gonna get out of the way, I guess. The camera's still rolling.
Okay. Yeah, she swung to try to pull in there and ended up off the side. Yeah, they made it.
Woo! Blacktop and rain and steep slopes. It's like a slide. But yeah, you got to have some momentum to get up around that driveway, and which is scary because I wouldn't want to hit that hard. You'd be dragging your front bumper clean off if you hit that with any force. So really, in a blind corner, that really just needs to be you can't enter from that that side.
She said that she had been entering from this direction. You know, she was, and she said this time she tried to go in from that way, and it just didn't work. She tried to swing wide so that she could avoid that super steep part. How far up was that driveway after you?
Oh, it
Where
was
was the house?
probably another 100 feet, 80 feet up there. I don't know. It was a good ways up there to the top.
It's a long way to the top if you wanna rock and roll.
Gosh, the kudzu is just taking over everything up here. This will eventually get us to... they're going way too fast. This will eventually get us to Gatlinburg. Dudley Creek, I believe it is. It'll bring us in on...
I would not suggest it as a shortcut. Gosh.
People are flying today. I don't know why they're going so fast. It's raining and slick, and you guys see the road. So this is why we get phone calls, guys. I'm about to show you a really good view, though. If you've ever not been on King's Way, King's Way is from the spur, and you can take it, and it'll take you to Dudley Creek and Gatlinburg. But really cool. It's a really cool view. Not so much on a road. See if I can get you guys out of a window that's horrible.
And we've been all over this road before.
Yeah, we've been everywhere.
Yeah,
Right here just beside me, I've winched 2 cars out. And it's just very narrow, and I don't know why people want to fly.
Look at that power line, how it goes like straight down.
Yeah, that power line ought to give you an indication of what's on the other side. Somebody's got power down there.
That's a gorgeous view. Imagine that house there.
Yeah, whoever had owned this house before it burned out really had the spot, man. That's quite the driveway. That would have been their driveway, and I'm going to guess they just had probably big girders that held the house up, which would have been kind of terrifying to sleep. I don't know if I can see on the other side. Kudzu's probably taken over there too. But yeah, that driveway would have been... Yeah, there's a foundation. I see a couple of corners of some blocks down there. But woo-wee! I don't know if you guys have ever smelled kudzu. Kudzu smells like a stink bug almost. Really, ugh. Kudzu's weird. And kudzu is all this vine that you see, all this green. It just blankets all of our stuff and essentially just kills it.
It's really prolific in areas that have been burned or that have, had a lot of all the natural ground cleared. Then you get kudzu.
Not a corner I'd want to take my RV up right here.
So she had said on the phone that she was afraid to try to move her car. Do you think she could have gotten her car out of there?
I think she'd have been okay. Looked like there was a fair amount of gravel on the side, but her car was just super picky. It wanted to go into traction control mode and didn't want to pull, and I was having a really hard time getting it up the driveway myself. So that was probably the easiest way, was just to hook a cable to it and get it up there safely without spinning and sliding it back down. Because yeah, that was definitely steep. You would not have wanted to been down there on that. And I think that's about all of the cool view that I'm going to be able to show you guys, because we are getting ready to hit the lowland over here and get back to work. So stick around, stay tuned.
Okay.
All right, guys.
Hello.
Evening.
Hello.
Hello.
See, did you find your driver?
Yeah, he's here.
Awesome. All right.
I want to get turned around. All right, guys, we got to call in for something. Heavy front end damage, and they must have left it, but they came back. See if I can get turned around. It's still up on the sidewalk there too, so. probably have to winch it off of something, I'm sure. Let's get out and see what's going on.
Okay, let's see what's going on. I will work this traffic for a little bit.
Looks like we got some busted oil pans, and that wheel is completely gone. Very much so, completely gone. It's dug into the blacktop. Hopefully we got back wheels, hopefully still. Back tires. Got some back tires. That's always a plus. All right, I want to see if I can get the truck unfolded, and probably going to winch it forward just a little bit so I can get it better equipped from the front there. I'll just take this one, it's fine. I don't need that one.
Where's the closest Ford dealership?
Out on 66 in Sevierville. We'll just get it back to the lot and get a hold of your insurance company and figure out what they want to do with it from there. If they need to transport it from there to the dealership, then
Okay, they can do that.
then they can do that. That way you're not trying to deal with that this evening. And
Okay, I was about to say, I was going to see how much it would cost to send it back home to my home dealership.
yeah,
Okay, that'd probably be best.
yeah, they'll. It's just the easiest way to correspond from there.
Okay.
I guess are the keys in it?
I have the keys right here.
Okay. And I guess it's in park. Obviously you've got the key fob, so want to make sure you don't have any house keys or anything like that. I don't want to.
Not on this. It's just not. It's just a.
Don't need that one.
No, I got
Okay.
an extra.
Okay.
House. That's to the back of it.
Oh, it just comes apart.
It fell off. It's broken.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to have to winch it forward just a little bit to get it off this stuff. So.
What do I need to grab everything out, or?
You have somebody coming for you?
Well, he was going to give me a ride.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, whatever you need to grab for, if you got important stuff for this evening.
He's way off the road there, so I'm gonna have to take the flashlight and go up there. There's sticks and stuff in the road. There's debris and stuff in the road up there. They said they don't know how it didn't flip.
Yeah, I don't know how it didn't flip.
Yeah, look at all see all the grass here in the front.
Yeah.
Make sure we get some oil on that.
Yeah, there's a bunch.
Do you think it would be? Are we gonna take this? Do you think it would be okay if we got it out of the road and pushed back here, and then you can get your stuff? That'd probably be best.
Yeah.
I'm gonna need a shovel for that stuff up there. What do you think?
It was up here, and he's backed it up.
Wow. Want me to go ahead and go do that?
I mean, I wouldn't risk yourself. That's.
Do you need some? I mean, it's not gonna. Do you need assistance with this? You got this.
I think I've got this. Yeah.
Okay.
I got everything.
You got. Okay. Thank you.
Everything? Okay, let me give you a card.
That ought to be enough for me to get it loaded up. Kristen's up there with a shovel on the corner trying to get the debris off the road. Hopefully traffic is not crazy coming around that corner. Let's see if I can get backed up underneath this thing. And once we get backed up under it, we'll get some dollies going. Maybe. It might just be a front wheel drive. A lot of the Ford Explorers are, yeah, a lot of those Ford Explorers are just front wheel drive. All right, guys, we'll get some straps on this thing, and not much of a wheel over here to strap.
Got a lot of that.
For that other side, I like to take that strap apart and just hook the spring, just in case you guys were wondering. When there's not a wheel or anything like that, there's almost always a strut up there. It's easy for me to hook when I don't have a wheel. I'm gonna have to go dollies. Sorry about that, guys. Battery died. I did get it off the curb there. Got it up on dollies. Kristen's finishing up some cleaning over here.
All right. Everything on it.
Everything on it,
Everything-
yes.
yep.
I gave you our card.
Yes, you did. I just,
Okay, yeah. But yeah, if you need us, just Google us and, you know, use the card or whatever. But yeah, we can meet you over there anytime, and then usually once you call your insurance company, they take over
Okay.
from there.
All right.
And then,
Perfect.
so, okay,
All
I'm
right.
glad you're okay.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you again for coming up here.
Oh,
and doing
you're
this so
welcome.
late. I
Yeah,
appreciate
no
it.
problem.
All right. Well, y'all have a good night. Y'all be safe.
No problem, thank you.
too.
Okay, see if we can get out of here. Cones and lights and
It's so dark up here, and it's such a dangerous spot.
all right, guys, not much to see here. We've got it all cleaned up. We're going to get this one back over to the lot, and goodness, hopefully it calms down for the evening, because this rain is slick.